Spotlight on the stock on the editor's radar. Today it's AU Small Finance Bank, and Nikunj, if we map out the charts on a year-to-date basis, it has been a bit of an underperformer, but lots of triggers down the line.
See, I think independently the franchise has done well for itself. Loan growth of 25% plus, really no NPA problem whatsoever, and also in terms of risk management, what they've done, I guess they've got a very neat franchise in terms of the technology they've built up. I mean, CASA was a challenge for them, but I think in this war of liability, AU has done rather well for themselves. But I've got a very interesting Nomura note in my hand, where there's again a media report that AU is looking at acquiring a small finance bank in the south. Yeah. And if that goes through, what could be the impact of that? Now, if you assume that AU is going to be going ahead with one acquisition, the first big acquisitions ever since they've gone public, in the near term, it clearly means that AU is looking at diversifying outside the cohort, which is the western and the northern region, to the south region. I think they need that growth because they have to expand up until now. Otherwise, they would be known as a very regional player. So in the near term, if the acquisition goes through, of course, it will have impact on the return ratios and the ROAs. But I think in the medium term, that is where AU needs to build. They have to come out of the strong cluster, so to speak, and focus on the other areas. I guess what I like about AU, Avan, is the fact that they build a franchise which is high growth, but very low in terms of NPA problems. They are not a universal bank, but I guess the book is so solid that the fee-based income is also coming decent. Now it's expensive. The problem with this franchise is expensive, and if they go and acquire another small finance bank in the near term, it could lead to dilution about 4 to 5%. So in the near term, it could be pressure, but I guess 18 months, 24 months from now, the benefits of this kind of an acquisition would be seen through, because if AU does not grow, they would pretty much be restricting themselves to being a regional player with very little presence in South.
Okay, and this could be a key trigger as well, expanding their geographical presence. So that's AU Small Finance on the radar, Anisha.